Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm Terry at Holding Your Space, and please like, subscribe, and hit that bell. I had a dream last night, and I wanted to bring you a little energy update for it. So it was pretty profound, and I feel like it's a sign of something that's going to happen this week or perhaps next week. So I brought out my pendulum. Sometimes it's easier to tell these stories when I'm holding it. I was at Mar-a-Lago, and I had an apartment or a condo, some sort of a situation, and it was also a catering area, like our party room. So parts of it was attached to, and there was a huge party going on. So 45 and his wife Melania were there, and everybody was milling about. It was an interesting group of people. It was like all different types of people. Some of them were there foreign and like a nefarious reasons that they were there. They weren't all there, not just foreign. I mean, Americans too, but I got that they were friend and foe, if that makes sense. So they weren't all wanting to be there for harmonious reasons. I was making a steak. So I was cooking for the group, but I had a small frying pan. And for some reason, there was a steak that I was cooking for everyone. And it wasn't that big, but I knew that it was going to be just right. So I think that it looks shiny and bright on the outside. Like everything is white and shining. And that's the way it is perceived there, right? Things look good on the outside, but something is happening. There's some meaty substance that's coming up. And it's going to be, at first, it might look like it's not a big deal, but it's going to change everything because it will feed everyone. Then I left. I left with my friends. I had some friends there. We walked away. Did I say I had a purple kitchen? Yeah, I had a purple kitchen. So I think this is going to be something that will heal the nation or start the healing process for us. And then we walked away and we came back, and we had to go through the front desk to come back. And there was an auntie there. I'm going to call her an auntie because we all have those aunties in our lives, or those women that guard the families, right? That know everything that's going on. Either they sit at the front desk of the church or the club or an office or the family. They guard the family, and she was one of these Catholic women that are so like others in my family that take care of everything and know everything. She was telling us about everything. I can't remember exactly what she was saying, but she was giving us the lowdown on things that were going on. So I think that there's a woman coming forward, or someone with a lot of feminine energy, and they know something big, and they're going to be telling, and they kind of guard the secrets there. So somebody is going to be letting loose on the secrets, and it might be someone older. So, but somebody that's definitely in charge. And then when I came in back into the area, I noticed that things had been cleaned up in the kitchen. That there was still some food around, but quite a bit had been cleaned up. And as I walked by the bathroom, it was overflowing, it was leaking. So there's a leak coming in. It wasn't, it didn't look bad, but it was just water everywhere. So there's a big leak coming in. So that's it. Like Mar-a-Lago. Will it be? Let's ask the pendulum about that. Will there be a leak this week? Will this information come out this week, the first week of July? Will it come out the second week of July? I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be this week. Something coming out. So, will it come out the third week of July? Will we hear about it this week, the first week of July? So yeah, we're going to start hearing about these things pretty quickly. Um, I get that she's telling people about it. She's telling their family, and it could be her family that comes forward with it and kind of breaks the ice on it. But look for that big leak to happen. It's going to be a meaty substance. Again, this is something on the outside that looks very shiny. Like there's no problems here, but we're gonna get that big leak. Also, when this happens, it's going to be healing for the nation. So it's going to be something that will help those that have been not in, perhaps those in our family. You know, everybody has parts of their family, I think, all over the world right now because there's such a strong arm male influence in a lot of areas that's come into power. And the Labor parties or the Democrats or whoever have fought against that. And people have taken sides because a lot of times, just because of the media, right? They watch a different channel. So when they watch a different channel, you create a different world, a different environment. So this should be healing for all of us, all across the globe. That not just this instance, but I think that there's a time of harmony coming in for all of us. And I'm going to pull a few cards on that. I've got my Doreen Virtue cards here. I love her cards. I know that she's no longer a mystic. Sorry about that. That's my dog. I know she's no longer a mystic, but she is. She made a dynamite card, man. I love her cards. So let's go ahead and pull some cards on this. And, okay. So we get nature. Nature's coming forth. So see this angel, and she's looking back in time, the way that things were, the way that things have been. Divine guidance. So looking in the stars, seeing things clearly. When we bring in that divine guidance, we can see things clearly, we can hear things clearly, we can speak clearly. So I think that we're going to be getting a lot of guidance from our angels through this. And healing. I'm going to look at the healing waters here too. Perhaps she's letting go of things in these healing waters. Yeah. So let's look at that way. Sometimes they tell a story as time goes on, right? So divine guidance, seeing things clearly, is going to bring everybody freedom. Freedom from all the nonsense that we've gone through, all the shiny stuff that we've seen that wasn't real. And when we fly our freak flag, when we become free like that, we can't bring around all our family behind us, can't we? All the kids, all the aunties, everybody's back together again. And that brings us serenity. So, and don't we all need that on every side of everybody? It doesn't matter where you've gone in your political beliefs. Everybody needs to heal right now. We need to blossom and move forward because all this energy is calling us, right? And it's a time when things are going to be crazy on the planet. We're going to get a lot of new information. A lot of people are going to be dumbfounded. They're going to be like, but that can't be true because this is my life. This is what I've created from what I've been told. So, and that's on both sides. So, just if you can, breathe into it, breathe into your heart space, take 3 deep breaths and abide, see what you feel like, notice. And then again, harmony. So harmony is the outcome. And that's what we want. Let's have a safe landing place for those that have maybe gone towards different political beliefs. and, forgiveness. I mean, allowing them to be who they are, forgiving them. And you don't have to forget about what happened, but let it go. Live in harmony. Yeah, people should face justice for their actions, but we don't have to melt that out. We don't have to hold hardness in our hearts towards people anymore, because serenity is how we find that harmony to move forward. And we're going to need that for this new energy that's coming in. So trust. That's at the bottom of the deck. Trust in your heart. Trust in your harmony. And trust in divine guidance. We'll pull those two together for the end of it. Trust in divine guidance. And will we be able to find divine guidance this week? So I think we all can. So, all right, everybody, it's our choice, right? What we want. So we create our own worlds. All right, everybody. Well, have a beautiful weekend. I'll be back again next week. Wednesdays, again, starting with morning meditations. I have family in from out of town, so I'm just doing some quick videos to send to everybody. And my light sees your light. Namaste.